I am so freaking excited to do this video. I've been waiting a long time. So without further ado, I welcome in all Indiana fans because first and foremost, we are Americans before being a sports fan. All respect and zero hatred throughout America and inside this channel. If you practice hatred, go to another channel. When you're here, you're family. This Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Notre Dame Fighting Irish battle Indiana Hoosiers, both 11-1 on the year, opening up the inaugural 12-team playoff bracket. I can't wait. I'm going live, giving loud and proud play-by-play commentary throughout the entire game. Hit that subscribe button right now, guys. You do not want to miss me going absolutely wild. Many people do call this a rivalry. It's not an in-state rivalry. No more than 30 games have been played between both teams. South Bend, Indiana, and Bloomington, Indiana. Also, honorable mention inside of Indiana, Purdue and Ball State. The last game was in 1991. 49-27, Irish prevail. Thanks to Notre Dame quarterback, number 3, Rick Mirer. Oh yeah, beautiful jersey. Can't get rid of that one. Hang that back up and get back to it. Northern Illinois University. Yeah, that's like vinegar coming out of my mouth. I need to clear the air all about that game and how the Irish lost to unranked NIU. Second game of the season, Notre Dame did lose to unranked NIU 16-14. Keep in mind, second game. Yeah, let me get into some more positive news for the Irish fans watching. The Irish used that loss as fuel to their fire, riding a 10-game win streak. Woo-hoo! The elephant in the room, question on everyone's mind nationwide, is Notre Dame overrated? So let's get into some statistics to either pro or con. You can make up your own mind. Notre Dame. They defeated 5-2 Georgia Tech, 31-13. Both teams were undefeated, Navy and Army. The midshipmen, 6-0 on the year, lost to the Irish, 51-14. The Black Knights, same thing. They were 9-0. Absolute beatdown by the Irish, 49-14. And 6-5 USC Trojans, they lost to the Irish 49-35. Let me dive in a little bit about the USC Trojans. The game was at the Coliseum, very loud and intimidating. 6 of the last 7 games USC played were one-possession games. So come on, don't tell me USC was, they were only 6-5, they were mediocre. The last 6 games were a coin toss. Indiana, quite the similar strength of schedule. 2 notable games I want to talk about. 20-15 win against unranked Michigan, who knocked off number 2, the Ohio State. Speaking of, they snapped the Hoosiers' undefeated streak by a score of 38-15. Back to the Notre Dame side. I'm trying to say it without laughing and I can't. Notre Dame will never join a conference. Therefore, they will never earn nationwide respect. Much like Rodney Dangerfield. I'll tell you, no respect. So, let's get into some more stuff here. Rudy. Oh yeah. Both teams have inspirational movies. You know which one's my favorite. The 5'7" inspirational football player and Hoosiers basketball team for Indiana. All right, I'm going to break down some statistics. We're going to go back and forth a little bit, try to keep up. Notre Dame quarterback, transfer from Duke, Riley Leonard. 2000 a little over 2,000 passing yards, 721 yards rushing. I'm still talking about a quarterback. Yeah, 721. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for the Indiana defense. And 5 interceptions, only 5 picks. Over to the Indiana side, quarterback Rourke, 2,800 passing yards. Sensational. Asterisks on this statistic, negative 25 yards rushing. Yeah, Notre Dame, they have no problem keeping Rourke in the pocket. He's not going to escape anytime soon. Running backs, Notre Dame, Jeremiah Love, 949 yards, and Price, 651 yards. Over to Indiana side, Ellison, 811 yards rushing. That's commendable. Lawton, Lawton, I think that's Lawton, 634 yards rushing. So I think that's a wash. That's an even matchup. Wide receivers, this is where Notre Dame's going to struggle a bit, in my opinion. Wide receiver for the Irish, Collins. He's leading the team with 427 yards. Underneath him with Greathouse, 345 yards. Indiana is going to be all over the field. The Irish secondary are going to have their hands full. The Hoosiers, I'm having a hard time saying it because I don't want to believe it. The Hoosiers wide receiver core, 4 of them, 4 wide receivers with 400 plus yards. Leading the team, Surratt, 890 yards by himself. Irish, I'm not saying you're going to lose, but definitely watch film, get all those wide receivers in your mind. They're going to be circling. They're going to be doing laps around the secondary. Irish, you better prevail. You better come prepared. And here's an asterisk I want to throw out. This honestly could be the dark horse of the match. Place kicker, Radicich? I think it's Radicich for the Indiana Hoosiers. 9 for 9 for field goal attempts. Yeah, that could be a special teams disaster for the Irish. They have to get off that snap, block a field goal, really fluster the Hoosier kicker. Please, God, don't let this be a field goal. Please, don't let this be a field goal game. Amen. All right. I'm not Catholic, but that was definitely prayer worthy. All right, Irish defense, 6 defenders with 40 plus tackles. Yeah, kudos. Indiana defense, Kamara, 10 sacks. Look, Irish offense, you better do your homework on Kamara. He's going to be a threat getting to Leonard. I don't want Leonard to taste grass, not 1 second. Don't let Leonard get sacked. Obviously, we're going to lose yardage and lose a down. But anytime Leonard gets pressure or hands on him, I'm going to be gasping for air, praying for Leonard's health. Do not let Leonard get injured. I want a tight pocket all around Riley Leonard. Don't let Kamara out of your sight. I want double team on Kamara. And also with the Hoosiers, Fisher, 108 tackles combined. 3 others have 50 plus tackles combined. So, man, I really want to talk trash about Indiana, but there's really no wiggle room to talk trash except for the negative 25 yards by their quarterback Rourke. That seems to be the key factor for the Irish, where Riley Leonard is going to run Indiana crazy. Oh baby, please, let Leonard loose. Let him like a pit bull. Unclip the collar and the leash. Let Leonard run crazy all over the Hoosier defense. Marcus Freeman, coach for the Irish. He recently got a contract extension. That speaks volumes. Also speaking volumes, Indiana head coach Curt Cignetti, a little Italian there. Cignetti is the Big Ten Coach of the Year. Both coaches know what they're doing, and they are going to be prepared. I have no doubt in my mind this one will be a slobber knocker. I like using that term for the WWE Hall of Fame, J.R. Ross. This is going to be a slobber knocker. So that's it from me and the statistics. Get back to me. Hit that comment button. Let's start the debate. Stirring the blank pot, Let's get some words going out. Positive words, no hatred. Don't say anything. You get it. No curse words. My kids are watching. So keep it polite. Keep it professional. God bless America and keep this channel rocking. It's all about respect here. Like, comment, subscribe.